Jason Johnson.
No,
Jason Johnson, he's chief political correspondent for Politic 365 and a professor of political science at Hiram College in Ohio. Welcome. You were actually in Akron for that rally, and you were telling me some fascinating things during the commercial break. So who comprises the audience at these events, like the one the president had in Akron?
Right. It's not spontaneous. You have people who go in because they're interested and they're volunteers, but all campaigns, they shuffle the people behind the president, they shuffle the people in front of the president because they want to present the right demographic picture. So he wants it to look like Akron, Ohio, so they make sure you get a number of blue-collar people, some moms, some young people. It's all fixed.
How do you discern who's blue-collar and who's like, how exactly do you do that? Yes, they have a blue collar on.
Exactly.
So they don't necessarily choose the people who are going to be at the event, but they arrange them.
Right, exactly. It's kind of like, you invite a bunch of people to your wedding, but, you set up the tables individually, and that's pretty much what they do at a campaign. I had a VIP ticket. I would have sat in the front row had I actually been there just to observe, and then people in the background. They want young people. They want older people. They want something that looks like what the campaign wants to bring in.
So does that bug you?
It doesn't bug me because everybody does it. I mean, George Bush was doing that. Bill Clinton was doing that. It's all part of the charade. It's all part of the sort of theater of American campaigns.
Okay, so a recent poll taken by the, I think CBS News, Quinnipiac, showed that President Obama is inching up in support in swing states like Ohio. Not by much, but he's ahead of Mitt Romney. Why do you think that is?
I can tell you in Ohio in particular, he's got more people on the ground. Mitt Romney only has about 150 paid people on the ground. The Obama campaign has about 500, and it's supposed to go up by another 200 people in the next month. Mitt Romney is spending his money on the air. Obama is spending his money on the ground. That seems to be helping Obama in the key swing states, at least right now.
So all of those ads, because my parents live in Ohio, they're just being bombarded by ads. So that's not necessarily the best strategy when it comes to Ohio.
Not when you're trying to get people out to vote. You got to have somebody knock on your door, press the flesh, have your next door neighbor say, vote for Romney, vote for Obama. It's much more effective. Obama learned that in 2008. That's how he ended up winning a lot of really close states.
So in Ohio, the unemployment rate is, what, 7.2%, which is below the national average. But it doesn't seem the vast majority of Ohioans are giving the president credit for that. I mean, a lot of them saying, no, it's because of our Republican governor, John Kasich.
Yeah, it's really weird. John Kasich was really unpopular for going after unions, but he's become more popular because the state's building. You see more construction in Cleveland than you've seen in the last 2 years. You see things in Akron. You see things in Columbus. So, Ohio is doing better. The president never gets enough credit, and they always get too much blame for the economy. But in the end, Mitt Romney hasn't convinced people that he's responsible for it either, so it's not helping him.
Okay, so quickly, last question. The polls, they don't really mean much now anyway, do they?
Until people start paying attention. No one cares until after the Olympics, so the polls don't mean that much.
I know. Jason Johnson, thanks so much.
Always a pleasure.
Ricky Barron's won gold for the United States. Then he may have broken a record at McDonald's. You cannot